Someone took my regular minnow. I'm gonna guess that that was a crappie that did that. And I'm gonna set that here for now. There's something right there. It's right straight out. A whole bunch right there. I can see them on the graph. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, off to a kind of slow start today, but I'm out heading out toward Gallatin to fish, and I'll let you know where I am once I get out there. But I had to stop and get some minnows today because I'm going to try something different. I haven't fished with minnows. I don't think I fished with minnows on the channel at all, maybe, at least not in here in Nashville area. So the place I usually go to didn't have them, so let me show you where I'm at. There's a brand new bait stop here in, I guess this is kind of Hendersonville area. It's called Sharp Hook Bait and Tackle. So y'all check them out. They're in a good spot. They're real close to the lake. They're real close to Drake's Creek, where I put in my kayak all the time. And you guys check them out. They got, I don't know if they do work on boats here or not. I didn't ask them that. But they've got a lot of gear. They've got a lot of lures. And it's a cool little shop. Give them some business. They've only been open 3 weeks. So let's get them rolling. They're good dudes. Hopefully we can help them out. I'm out here at Flippers, Old Hickory Lake. Just want to put in, fish a little while, see what's going on. I've fished out here a couple times out of a boat, but never out of my kayak, so I'm trying to work my way down this other direction. There's a small creek, but I'm going to hit this area first and let's get it rolling. Got the graph hooked up today. Pretty flat here. I'm showing some marks down low. I got minnows today, as I mentioned before, but I'm just going to start throwing. So let's do it. I think I'm just going to start with a spinnerbait. Move something around real fast. I did buy some small baits, and I do have minnows. I'll throw minnows on here in a minute once I get rolling a little bit. I do have small jig heads. I may just use those. Put a minnow on a jig head. I guess. People do that, don't they? Little 32nd ounce. These are big ones. They only, well, he called them medium, but these are almost like small shiners. That's good. Let's just drop it. The first shot. Bad place for the hook. So I've moved up into this creek part underneath the bridge. Let's see if there's anything up in here, if it's just going to be too shallow. It's only 3 foot deep here, and I'm in the middle of the bridge basically. There's a huge drop off on the other side. I just saw it as I was kind of flying past it. So something's chasing. I'm already getting bumps on the snacky swimmer. I can actually catch one. Well, might be the end of the road here. I only got a foot of water. Trolling motor's bottoming out, and I'm not getting out in here because this is muck. There's no way I'm dragging this thing up through here. If this was a rock bottom, it'd be a different story. There we go. Oh, I'm on. Oh, that's a good fish. Oh, that's a bass. That's a bass. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That's a good fish. He's coming at me. I gotta get my net. That's a good fish. It's the only one I've caught today. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh my gosh. Oh. I mean, snacky swimmer, Guggen. Hold on, buddy. Guggen snacky swimmer. He may have hit it as soon as it hit the water because I saw my line. As soon as it started reeling up, he took off. I'm gonna try to get out of here for a second. Hold on. Snacky swimmer. I don't know the color. I'll have to look at the color. And I just got a 1/32 ounce jig head. Cast it out on a new little rod and reel. Reeling in it, bam. First thing, here we go. First fish of the day. Decent fish for a first fish, and I'm in 1.5 foot of water. I didn't expect this. I saw a bunch of bluegill earlier that were hitting some stuff. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. It's a decent fish for me. Look at this guy. Look at this. Oh, I forgot to bring I got my scales, I think. I forgot to bring my board. But look at this little dude. And this little snacky swimmer, Guggen. I don't care what anybody says about Guggens. I love them. Look at that. Let's weigh him. He ain't gonna weigh much. Maybe he could be 1.5 pounds. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's get him snapped in. There we go. There we go. 1 pound, 8 ouncer. 1.5 pounds. That's what I was thinking. Pound and a half. Nice fish. Last look, gonna get him in the water. All right, dude. Go get bigger. That is too cool. That is too cool. New little rod and reel. Broke one out of the rods a while back, I think in the door or something. This is just a little Stampede Bass Pro Shop. Little 4 ball bearing, 5.2 to 1 gear ratio. I love it. I love it. I'm turning the wrong way. I'm powerful down, but I love it. There's a little brush. There's some greenery right up here in the middle of this 1.5 foot, maybe, deep creek, so to speak. It says it's a creek. You know what? That deserves a Dr. Pepper. So I'm working my way back under the bridge and back over to the other side. I got a minnow float. Still working the little snacky swimmer. Oh, I got one. I don't know what it is. It's another bass. Okay. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Easy. Go. Not a beast, but go. Not a 12-13 incher. Tell you what. Little snacky swimmer's getting it done. I'm gonna have to go back up in there. I was getting these bumps. I knew something's going on. This is where the massive drop off is. Right here. Back in there. There's another one. There is another one. Crappie, baby. First crappie of the year. Probably first crappie in 2 years. Maybe.
First crappie in the whole channel. Alright. First crappie. Hello. Hello. I love it. Hey, well, someone took my regular minnow. I'm gonna guess that that was a crappie that did that. And I'm gonna set that here for now. I'm in the 4th feet of water. And even though it'll probably turn me the wrong way. Spot. There's some right there. Right about straight out. A whole bunch right there. I can see them on the graph. I'm getting shallow enough water. The power cord down. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Hold on. I almost lost my phone. Alright, now I can believe this. I didn't even have a minnow on that. Here, look. Literally. I dropped this in the water. I was going to put another minnow on it. Can't even see it, can you? Because there's nothing on it. It's just a jig. It's just a hook. And this dude decided to hit it. Now I'm drifting like crazy. But I had my power pole down, and then my phone got knocked over. Hang on, that was crazy. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Didn't have it. Alright, let me get, I don't even know where this is right now. There we go. That was the craziest thing. Alright, I gotta get to shallow water and then put the pole down. That was stupid. I mean that was really stupid. Oh, I can measure them on my paddle. So I'm gonna go up past it. Hopefully it'll turn me in the right direction. That was chaotic. I thought I was hung up. The one that had the bobber on it with the minnows, I thought I was hung up. I just set her to the side, getting the other bass off of this other one, and all of a sudden my pole bow's on. I thought, oh crap, I'm hung up. And I take it, and he's moving me around, and it's a good crop. I'll try to get him out of the live well. Hopefully he won't eat all my minnows. Not that I evidently need him, because he hit a freaking bare hook with a little jig on it. Hopefully he won't knock my cooler off of it. Alright, where's my drop off? There's my drop off. There it is. Well, there are fish all over this drop off. We're just gonna fish. See if I can. Let me throw a bare hook down in there. I guess it was jigging up and down, and that crappie thought that it was like a minnow, I suppose. I don't know. I was getting all these little hits, and I thought that they were like bluegill or rock bass or something like that. I've never been really good at catching crappie, and now I've caught 2 today. I was not planning on this, obviously. I never plan on catching crappie. Even when I go crappie fishing. I gotta call Childress.
Hey, what's up? What are you doing?
Leaving.
Huh?
Leaving.
Leaving where? Hey, I said I came out to do some bass fishing, and evidently I can catch crappie. I'm under a bridge. You know where Flippers is?
Yeah.
So I came out, fished a little bit up near there, and then came over to this bridge and went through the bridge fished in like about 1.5 feet of water and caught a 1.5 pound largemouth on this new little bitty swim bait that I bought. And then I came up under the bridge, caught a little crappie off of it, and I thought, oh, okay, that's cool, because I had seen them on the graph. I got my 73 SV hooked up, and I could see what I thought was fish, and so I thought, well, let me see if I can find them again. So I went back and I found them, and then I caught a little largemouth, about a 12-incher off of the same lure. So I had changed out I'm also using minnows, and I had lost one of the minnows, and so I just had the little jig sitting in the water on a float while I was getting ready to grab a minnow, and all of a sudden my rod bows over, and I thought I was hung up because I'm only in, it's just less than 4 feet of water here under this bridge. Rod bows over, I go to pull it up, and there is a massive crappie on it.
Really?
No minnow on it, nothing but the jig head and the hook.
Wow.
But what I was wondering is, if I'm seeing them on the graph and it keeps showing up and I'm only in just under 4 foot of water, does that mean they're just sitting stationary?
Probably, or they're up there to feed.
So they're just hanging out in that area?
Probably bait fish or something underneath that bridge and they're feeding on them.
Okay.
Did you catch the big one?
Yeah.
How big is it?
Hang on. What's the limit?
Inches or feet?
Inches. Oh, okay. Oh, he's more than 10. Hang on, I'm about to measure him. He's 12 3/4.
He's probably about a pound.
Yeah. All right.
Got a big fin?
I think I do. I may,
Oh, that's a crappie killer.
yeah, I may throw that on.
Are you videoing?
Yep.
Hey,
All right, I'll catch you later. Put on a big beetle spin. I called Childress, and he said to try a beetle spin. The only one I got is a big one, so it should drop down pretty quick at least. It's a big beetle spin. There we go. Oh, it's a little bass. All right. Well, hey, I'll take it. The beetle spin. Second cast. All right, Justin. That's for you. There we go. I got one on the minnow. That's a bass. That's a good bass. Woo! Yes, sir. Yes, freaking sir. Yeah. What the crap? Next kayak tournament, if I ever do another one, I'm coming. I'm just gonna sit underneath the bridge. That's a good fish. Let's see, he's about almost 13. It's almost 13.